let's see the summer harvest. More free means more rewards for everyone. So we have to submit plants. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, this isn't so bad. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm not complaining here. You know, all the beginner seeds are here. And then there's these. Okay, so we got new seeds. We got the cauliflower. No, no, you don't need to fix the bees line. We got cauliflower. I'm sure these are gonna be, whatever. Okay, we got watermelon. That's fine. We got green apples. We got avocados. We got bananas, pineapples. I think these two were already in the game. Kiwis, bell peppers, prickly pears, loquat, and feljua. I don't mind another sugar apple. Um, the problem with getting rid of the old stock and bringing in the new stock is a lot of this is now pretty much worthless. I mean, not worthless. It's too much. Summer harvest is one last chance to get all the old items. Why would you get rid of them to begin with? Why can't you just have like a winter stock and then a summer stock? Hit points. Okay. Flip you mean gone forever? I guess I'll grow 3 cauliflower here. What else was there? I don't quite remember. Kiwi. Surely that'll grow a nice, interesting tree right there. See, we're running out of room here, and this brother refuses to give us a third garden slot. Why can't that be the update, dude? So I guess we just gotta wait for the cauliflower to grow. Oh, they got rid of mushrooms? Yeah, I'll tell your dev team they suck. Get rid of my darn mushrooms. Now I can't sell them. I'm not really complaining. I don't have carrots. I mean, I guess I could get rid of these. All these carrots. Oh, I do have cacao. Yeah, I have the mushrooms here. honestly, I don't know. So I don't. This the stock isn't really good either. I'm not sure why he's getting rid of um the old stuff. I don't know why you can't have a new staff, new stock. I don't know why you can't have a new stock. Because if you don't have a new stock, right, it's kind of annoying, right? And this expand garden, let me tell you, this expand garden stuff doesn't actually expand your garden. It expands the fence. So there's no real point. So you're paying, 250 million for what? This is what you get out of that. You get a slightly expanded fence, and it's pretty annoying. But let's see what the cauliflower grows after the summer harvest. I think we need a celebratory disco. Um, how often are these summer harvests? Is it like another every hour event? And one of the problems here is with all these events, right? Do I have any fruits? I don't. Let me see what fruits I have. Pollinated frozen apple. Here's a pollinated. It's not a summer plant. Oh, okay, that's cool. I don't know. I can't tell what these are. They're so non-distinct. I'm not using like some super master sprinkler to get my darn stuff right. I don't know. The problem with these events are, oh, let's have something happen every hour. All right, and it's going to apply some really awesome, really cool mutations to your fruits. And then we're just going to get rid of it. And, he kind of mitigated it, kind of, with uh, adding nighttime every so often, with celestial every so often. Even rarer. So it's rare, but celestial. You still can get moonlit. You still can get celestial. It took him a week after the fact. He removed it. So you replace this 120 times boost with, and then a 2 and a 4 times boost with a 3 times boost. And then so every hour on the 30 is fine. Every hour on the 30 is cool. Or maybe not every hour, every so often. I'm fine with that. All right, that's completely acceptable. All right, fine. But at what end does this continue? Why does this continue? Let me get a banana. I don't. I don't know what bananas do, but so now we just lose pollinated permanently. Well, not really, because you had ample opportunity to get these bees. So that's not a big problem for me personally. But at what end? To what end do you continue to add new weather and new updates for every hour? And at what point do you go, okay, maybe we flew too close to the sun because now we have 500 different weather types. How are we going to cycle through that? Every hour on the 30 for some of the old ones? And what point do you do every hour on the 15. Maybe not every hour. Let's see what new stuff in the shop. Let's see the summer pack. So so apparently it didn't boot you to a private server, out of the private server, which I'm grateful. But if I would have known that last time, I would have had the cooked owl. But that's fine. Let's see, exotic summer seed pack. I don't know what any of this is. So 39% you get that, 25 blah blah blah. 199 Robux. And that's also one of my things with Grow a Garden is that I have a lot of problems with Jandel. He abandons games. Alright, Wacky Wizards. Completely fine game. Not too monetized. I guess it wasn't making him money, or he burnt himself out like I said he would. I don't know. I don't care. He stopped. He abandoned the game. Okay. Dusty Trip. He abandoned Wacky Wizards for a Dusty Trip. A Dusty Trip. Where is it now? Abandoned. He abandoned it. So when is he going to abandon Grow a Garden? I don't know. He might not, because this is extremely monetizable. And kids will just eat it up. Kids will purchase every single thing possible. And then these YouTubers are going to purchase, Grow All. I saw a thing. I saw a video. Like, oh yeah, we're going to grow the dandelion. The dandelion grows in like five minutes max. Like, are you that lazy? Are you that impatient? That you had to spend, $3-4 to grow it? For 20 viewers? Was it worth it? This is pretty much just gambling. And there's a lot of gambling aspect to this. And Grow a Garden, honestly, is probably one of the biggest offenders that I've ever seen. Yeah, summer pack. Yeah, and look, the forever pack, you pay 37 Robux. And you just continue going, right? It's not forever. I think it's called forever because it goes forever. Not that you purchase the 37 Robux and then you get the forever pack forever. No. It's called the forever pack because it goes forever. And then you spend 37 Robux and then, you get 5,000 shekels worth of it. And, mitigated by a mole. You get 5,000 shekels. Funny that it's called shekels. You get 5,000 shekels worth of it. Worth of the currency, right? 5,000 shekels for 37 Robux. Some trash gear. You continue going, and continue going, and continue going. And then, boom, you gotta pay for the next tier. Maybe another 37 Robux. Maybe 120 Robux. And then it resets in 10 minutes. It resets in a day. And you just continue spending. Now, I wouldn't have too much of a problem if it's actually forever. 37 Robux will get you the first tier forever, no matter what. And then, another 37 Robux will get you the second tier forever, no matter what. So, you're spending 1,000 Robux for all the tiers, but you get it forever. Because this is trash. These are trash. Trash. Who cares? Why would you spend that? Look, $7.99 for one extra pet equip slot when you could just feed your pets. But people don't care. People don't care. People are impatient. They have no attention span. They want to see things happen instantly. Look, I'm raising Winnie Geo Winnie and Geo to be sold off for more pet inventory slots because I have 500 bees. I don't need, I could afford getting rid of one bee. Because why? Who cares? Let's see how many bees I have. Okay, I have 3 bees. I have a bee egg, and then I have a tarantula hawk. So if I truly wanted 5 slots for pollination, I have 5 slots for pollination. I don't care. But the thing here is people want instant gratification. People want to see watermelon stock. People want to see stuff happen instantly. There's no patience. And that's kind of what annoys me about this game and why it's so genius, why it's so perfect, why it works so well. Because Jandel monetizes absolutely everything. And kids and YouTubers and everyone possible will eat it up. So now, people have made this man probably a billionaire at this point. You know, he's at least a millionaire. He was at least a millionaire off of his other games. I don't even want to know how much he's making off of this game. And, it's probably some of the most lazy slop-coated, retro slop, stud spam, ugly art style I've ever seen. I've seen, Grow a Garden modded, so it's already leaked. Somebody's already either hacked or leaked the code base. And I'm not stupid enough to try to get myself a copy of it. Cuz, I like my Roblox account. I like, not being in legal battles. So I know that somebody's either hacked it or leaked it. And I'm sure the code base is crap if these modded versions are adding plants and they're adding crops with, ease. Because I saw like an Obamium. I saw an Obama plant. I saw a Italian brain rot shark one. In that same one. They're adding plants, they're adding crops with ease. How? I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing that you could easily add plants and whatnot. But to what end are we just letting just anybody add plants? You let you make it so easy that some random kid can do it. There's something to be said there. If it's that easy. Yeah, okay, I'm happy it's easy. I'm happy that things are easy and you could do it easily, but also at the same time, is that a good thing? Is it truly a good thing? Because now you have, this lazy. So not only is it lazy, is it probably easily done to make this code base, something that I could probably do. If I could replicate this game, it's probably not good. Okay, the UI. I can't make UI, but like, come on, man. This is like baby's first Roblox game. It's garbage. It's awful. And everything's monetized. You have to pay for everything. 200 Robux for an exotic summer seed pack. Pretty sure that one's illegal. Oh, here we go. Wild carrot, pear, cantaloupe, parasol flower, rosy delight, and elephant ears. Something that, us as players are never gonna get. Unless we purchase them. I don't want to purchase them. I don't think I got him B-bomb. Oops. It'd be nice if you could see what these rewards were. I'm sure the wiki will have them, but... Wow, cleaning spray. A seed pack. That's the chocolate. That's the pepper. That's the blood moon. That's the moon. The twilight. That's a twilight egg. Bee egg. Bee crate. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I think that's mango. Don't know what these are. I think it might be Ember Lily. That's a chocolate sprinkler. Night cat. I'm not sure what the point of having a night cat is now. Why is there a reward for 10 honey? What are you doing with honey? What are you doing with honey? Anyways, this was a 20-minute rambling from a grumpy old man who sees something so sloppy, so lazy get popular. Also, I'm kind of sad that he got rid of his big cactus. That really tied his whole garden together, honestly.